Hey guys, welcome back to another Guild Wars 2 video. So today what we'll be doing is teaching you how to limit your power draw for your AFK farm. People have been complaining, or not complaining, but like the drawbacks of AFK farming is that you're sucking in a lot of power. You might as well use that power to mine Bitcoin and all that other stuff. But yeah, I'm going to teach you today a way for you to actually limit the power draw that you'll have, and I'll show you with 3 accounts that I'll open up. Of course, this is going to be an AFK farm video, so, or not farm video, but it's an advice for it. So it's going to be a lot of controversy and a lot of hate, but I don't care about the hate. Like seriously, if I really cared about it, I wouldn't have 4 other videos talking about the AFK farm. So I'm just gonna talk about this anyway. So yeah, let's get started. How do you limit your power draw for your Guild Wars 2 so that you are not wasting that much electricity doing this AFK farm? And so what you want to do, I am on Windows 11, but this will work for Windows 10 as well. So what you want to do, you want to open up your Windows and you type Control Panel. And once you do that, so what you're going to do, you're going to go to Hardware and Sounds, and then you're going to go to Power Options. And then you can change your plan settings. You have balance over here, and obviously you have show additional plans. I click that, and I can go power saver. This is going to limit a lot of your wattage that goes into your PC, so your performance will be very low. Of course, this is probably not ideal for those who are multitasking with your PC as well as Guild Wars 2. So I'm going to show you how you can still limit the power draw on Guild Wars 2 without choosing any of these things to limit your performance on your other task. Because most of us who are AFK farming in that area were using the PC as well as having the Guild Wars 2 running. So we don't want to limit our power draw with whatever we're doing. So we're just not going to mess with this. I mean, if you want to mess with this, you could just do power saver and just go on with your day. But let's show you what you need to do on your Guild Wars 2 settings so that you are able to see what I'm trying to talk about. Okay, so now that you have your Guild Wars 2 open up, as you see my top left corner, I have all my CPU, my GPU, and everything, and all the wattage that it's consuming just by using this Guild Wars 2. So first thing off, you want to go to your settings, you're going to go to options, and then you're going to go to graphics. Obviously, you want to do best performance. But once you choose that, you still have to limit your shadows because it's still at low, but you want none. And as well as your character model, you want the lowest. So therefore, it's going to help you limit this more. But I mean, this is probably basic knowledge that everybody is doing in terms of AFK farming. So what they don't tell you, or what you probably do not know, is that you can actually limit your frame rate. So right now, everybody almost always have this unlimited frame rate. Let's limit our 30 to 30 FPS. Just remember on my wattage over here, I'm gonna go to my next one. Obviously, I'm gonna go here, and then we limit to 30 FPS, and then we go to our next one. We're gonna limit to 30 FPS. So now that I limited all my screens to 30 FPS, see how much wattage I have dropped. I dropped so much. So obviously that I am recording this thing, so my wattage are still up, but I have seen it go below 100 watts total just by limiting my FPS and turning down all the settings. Of course, if you wanted to do that extra step where you can just go to power saving mode, you'll probably limit even more wattage. Another thing I would like to point out is that when you are just resizing your Guild Wars 2, it does not matter what size your Guild Wars 2 is, and your wattage will still be at that level. So here, I'm gonna resize it all the way. See, my wattage doesn't really change. So resizing your windows, making it harder for you to see your Guild Wars 2 and paying attention to it is not ideal, because when you do get teleported and you can't see what's going on, and then you just automatically summon your turrets like this, and then you just go back doing your work, then that can get you a ban. I've seen many people do it or complain about it in the comments below. So yeah, just don't do something very small where you can't see what's going on, because that's not even going to help your wattage power consumption. So yeah, just have it like a nice eye level where you can see everything. So another thing, what you can do if you have multiple Guild Wars 2 AFK farming, you could just basically minimize 2 of the Guild Wars 2 and leave one of them running, and then your CPU will drop in wattage as you saw over here. So yeah, if you are, so every 5 minutes or every time you see these done, you're just gonna resummon it, and then you're gonna pop back up your other Guild Wars 2 summon it. So I see my wattage just jump back. I just pop it. Then we just minimize 2 of them and leave my main one on, so that, you know, I will just be paying attention to one of the screens. So if I know that I get teleported with one of my character, I know that all of my other ones will get teleported. So I just want to add another little thing. Ain't is now teleporting individual characters that are standing there. So they're no longer teleporting the entire batch, but they are teleporting a single person or 2 or 3 or 4 people at a time. And then you would have to move your character. So what I just said about minimizing one of these windows, it's do at your own risk, is kind of something like that. You could limit the power, but at the same time, you know, maybe when minimized Guild Wars 2 was teleported and you wouldn't know until the 5 minutes is up and you refresh your terrace. But hopefully, you know, you have that leeway of, like, you know, maybe they teleport you at 4 minutes and 59 seconds and you all of a sudden just pop it back up. It's like, oh, he teleported me, and then you could just run back and just minimize it again. So you just have to be lucky or not. But I mean, it's up to you whether you want to risk it or not. Yeah, that's just a quick tip for you. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, leave a like if you like this video, and hopefully you learned something new. And then I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.